Yet another Ice Age, featuring Standard Gene for 10 HP, and I'm gonna try and force an ability skill this time, because I have not done an ability run yet. There aren't as many, I feel like there aren't as many early ability-based skills you can pick up, which is why it hasn't happened yet, but we'll try for it anyway. We'll try and force it. Of course, just grabbing regenerative tissue to help offset the environmental damage and heal me up in between Bewear fights. And now it's time to migrate to find more food. I ran out of food in my starting area already. If I have to trade with Bewears, I would prefer to hit multiple of them at the same time if possible, to make that trade as beneficial to me as possible. I already did a Spines run. I'm gonna reroll. Even though I really wanted it. I would really like Spines. I missed. That was on me. And we'll take Beak, because it's an ability-based skill. We haven't done that yet. So Beak is quite good for armor piercing. But on Ice Age, there's no enemies with armor. So it's really only the bosses, and my first boss is a kangaroo who does not have armor. So this is picking up the Beak, maybe not the best choice, but we're gonna use it anyway. To show that you can get the job done with lots of different tools. And of course we took Tail because it gives ability, and Beak scales off of ability. I want to get myself to a place where I can comfortably two-shot Bewears. As we enter the night, the cold damage that I take ramps up because it deals the damage more frequently. Of course, I have a decent amount of regeneration already. Shouldn't be too bad. I still don't have a lot of health right now, so I'd like to try and mitigate that. I like attack area on Beak because it helps keep you safer, but I'm gonna skip it to try and find something better. And we get rewarded the sub fat. And we're gonna keep migrating to find more food sources. So this is interesting, because I can either get +1 ability, or I can up the ability scaling on Beak, and upping the ability scaling is roughly the same between these two, but I get feeding speed, so I'm going to take the Beak upgrade instead. Feeding speed's just going to speed up the rate at which I heal off of food, because I can eat it faster. It's just convenient. And I'm getting close to full HP again. The duck keeps going, the polar duck. I'm not gonna grab that right away because I'm be a waste of a bit of healing, so I'm gonna be greedy and hold off on it. Now I'm gonna head back towards the healing food. I'll just take the plating. It's 3 extra health, I guess, in a sense. So I think I have enough regeneration now that I don't need to eat that. I can save it for the boss fight. So long as nothing walks up and eats it, like a penguin or something. And I'll eat the food now, because I'm taking damage. Alternating my clicks here to up the damage per second. And I of course didn't check what the next fight would be, so to keep safe, I'm gonna just take wings, and it is not the water arena. But oh well, I'm a bird, I should have wings anyway. I'm actually gonna upgrade the Cortex and take it. That's a nice pickup. Of course, I don't have bird wings, I have bat wings, because Trickster, I don't know, I guess it's because I had Imposing and Prey Affinity, I'm not sure. Oh, it's because I have Imposing Affinity as my highest, so it gave me bat wings. This would give me butterfly wings if this was highest. I think this gives eagle wings. Trickster gives like parrot wings, very colorful parrot wings. They're pretty. This gives you like I can't remember what they're called. Anyways, rabbit doesn't help, so I'm just gonna take his food. And also we're in day 2, and for day 2 I want to continue to solve my initial 3 problems. Here's 1 for experience. I've basically solved the cold damage. I'm more than comfortable, so I just want defenses and damage. I need to be able to hunt and kill things to keep up my experience grind. And in order to do that I need damage. And damage is going to help me kill bosses faster. The faster I kill bosses, the less damage I'll take during the fight. So on and so forth. And I'm gonna... And I'm actually not gonna keep him. I kind of want his food. Maybe I should have kept him. I'm gonna take the attack area here so I can be a little safer in these fights. I can kite these a little more effectively. Attack range being very good on Beak. It really, really is. So of course, I'm going to take more defenses. So unfortunately with these ability-based builds, you tend to not take size upgrades as much, which means I tend to have less HP and defenses overall. It's just how the ability and the trickster upgrades work, so they don't really give as much defenses. Now he's getting away, unfortunate. Lucky, gold food. I'm not even crabbed. It just gave me gold food, that's really lucky. I'm gonna take Fungoid. I like free food. cooldowns is nice here because I get to click beak more often in boss fights. I get to speed up how often I can click, which is very, very good for my damage per second. I'm gonna take this for the increased food rarity. I would like more blue and up foods to show up. Okay, so my damage is a little bit lacking because it took 3 hits to kill the enemies. So that's just something for me to consider. I'll take the mutagen. I like having 10 in the pocket for an upgrade. I'm taking way too much damage. Oh no. I really like Impervious, but I'm not in a position where I can take it. I'll take the regeneration. I need to heal up. Okay, lucky the bull is the next boss. He's fairly easy, in my opinion. Probably the easiest of the bosses. Maybe you find a different boss easier. You never know. I just think he's the easiest one. And there's no way I'm not going to take sub-fat. It's way too good here. I probably should have upgraded it, but I think too hard this time. Just about finished off. 4 hits should do it. Okay. I do like arms here for the extra damage, because my damage is kind of low. Again, I didn't check what the next boss is, but I already have wings. I'm just gonna go slithery because it's hard to go on with the slide, so I'm just gonna do that. And speaking of damage, we do get the Cortex, and we're gonna upgrade it to gold. So going into the 3rd and final day, I'm just looking to continue my food grind to get more levels. I can afford 1 reroll here and still have an upgrade, and I'm considering it, and I'm gonna do it and see if I get rewarded. I do get rewarded. Taking the slide here is really good, but I'm concerned about dying on the last boss, so I'm gonna upgrade and take the sub just to get my health up. Claudia's not super scary on her own. Her biggest her biggest threat is the cocoons. But we can come back to that when the fight starts. I'm going to start to prioritize higher value food, so I'll be starting to leave food on the ground as I go around and look for higher value food. I can spend my time gobbling up all the green common food off the floor, but it's just not going to give me that much experience compared to if I go hunt some newer peoples. And we get more HP. I'm actually going to upgrade it. My main concern is dying in the last boss fight. Or to like an elite cat who decides to come say hello. I will never catch the cat once he runs away. That's just how his minion AI works. You'll run away when he's low HP. I am on an ability build, so taking Stinger here is actually kind of nice as a supplementary attack. Poison Spores is also pretty good here. I have to get hit for this to matter. I'm actually going to take Stinger here as my second attack, so I can throw out the poison on the boss fight. Extra damage. Alternating with the basic attack was fine, but I'm not scaling Fizz, so it's not that much value. At least going into these tougher enemies. So, at the moment, as we go into night, my concerns are dying during this fight, because I don't have a ton of HP and defenses. So I'm just looking to supplement that and grab more damage. The more damage I have, the faster I can end the fight, and the less times I have to maybe take out the boss. Again, just playing ability builds, you tend to have less plating and less HP because you're on the trickster and the predator tree rather than the imposing tree on physical builds. All three of those were really good choices, actually. I had to think about it for a bit. Finally take the Beak level 3. Again, the last boss doesn't have plating, and none of the regular enemies have plating, so it doesn't matter. And there's no burrows, so it really doesn't matter what I take. I'm just gonna take the low Beak because I feel like it. Okay, we're going going into the boss fight, I would ideally like to level up quickly before it happens to get my plating back. And we do get it. I'm re-rolling here for as much defense as possible, and we're gonna hope that this is enough. I'm not super confident that this is enough. Now Claudia, she always alternates hands for the most part. I would like to line her up in a straight line and get her comfortable in that left-right pattern. I am not moving and allowing her to push me. Because if I'm running away, I go side to side slower than if I were standing still. So I'd like to stand still and just let her push me. Focus on going side to side and dodge those claws. And there you go, there's an ability run. Not bad.